Hello. Okay, so I'm filming this a few days in advance, but on Friday, today is Saturday, I am going on a trip. I'm going to Italy, so as is tradition, I need to pick what books I'm going to bring with me. And I've been contemplating it, like, I think I had an idea in the back of my head. I had a little bit of an idea, but this is kind of what I'm thinking. Originally, it was gonna be the Testaments as one pick, perhaps. I like to, usually I bring two books. One time I brought one book for another trip that I did. I went to Mexico. I only brought one book and I finished it, and I had to go out like scouring for another one. So to be safe, I'm going to bring two, even though I don't think I'm gonna finish two books. This trip is actually very compact. I've planned everything. I know what I'm doing basically every day. I am a traveler, not a vacationer. This trip is not for relaxation, okay? It's a trip with an intention. Like, I have so many things I want to do. There is a bookstore that I really want to go to in Florence. So, okay, I'm going to Italy. I'm going to Rome, Florence, and Pompeii. In Florence, there is a bookstore I've been seeing over there for a while now. It's in a movie theater, and in front are aisles of like books. So I really want to go there. I have not carved out time for that, but I really want to go. So that is something I'm hoping to do. But yeah, that's how this is what we're doing, okay? So I do have time on trains, like in between cities, to read, as well as at the end of the day. Now, seeing how compact my schedule is, I'm not entirely sure that I will be reading at the end of the day. So, as I said, I was thinking about bringing the Testaments with me. So I could bring this with me. I actually just came back from Barnes & Noble. I got Strange Buildings. I did read, where are they? These two. I read Strange Pictures and Strange Houses when I went to Yellowstone, another travel vlog actually, which is kind of funny. And the new one just came out, I think, a week or two ago, and I did want to read it. It's purple. I predicted it would be blue, but it's purple. And this one is actually like thicker than the other two. So Strange Buildings, I'm like 98% sure I'm gonna bring with me. And then just recently, like in the back of my head, like I got Never Lie a while ago, and I got it because I wanted to read another Frida McFadden book because I've only ever read like the Housemaid trilogy. So those are the ones that I read in Mexico actually. And they were really fast and easy reads. Like so much so that I finished them on vacation. Like, you know, they like really hook you and they're easy to read. So a while ago I got this book just because I wanted to read another one of her books, but now I'm thinking like this is like a quick read, like something that I know isn't gonna like be hard to follow, and I feel like it would keep my attention. Right now, oh my god, I'm actually reading The Odyssey, which I haven't picked up in a week, and I just have a lot going on that I haven't been able to read it. And at the same time, like with all of the characters in those books, I'm like, I had to write down a list. I was like, I need a reference sheet. Like The Odyssey isn't something that I would take on my trip. But these are my three books that I'm considering. Honestly, pretty sure I'm gonna take Strange Buildings. So it's really one of these two. Right now, I think I'm leaning towards Never Lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am excited for this trip. I've been wanting to go to Rome for forever. Last time I went to Italy, I did not go to Rome or Florence or Pompeii. So yeah, this should be fun. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, what's up? So I leave for Italy tomorrow. I just wanted to fill you in. I did pick the books that I'm gonna bring. So I'm gonna bring Never Lie and Strange Buildings. I just feel like those are the two. I feel like Never Lie, I'll get through it so fast. I don't know what I'm gonna read first yet, but we'll see. I'm all packed. Everything is packed. Almost everything, actually. I have a few like tiny things to pack tomorrow morning, and then we're off. I'm hoping the TSA lines are not super long. I have heard that it's gotten better, but I guess we'll find out. And yeah, I'll just see you probably on the flight. So I'll see you then. Okay, bye. We've made it. It's our first stop. Oh my god, I look atrocious. I look awful. On our way to the Coliseum.
Where are we on?
Coliseum. Coliseum.
Look at that.
Coliseum. 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 This is my third wonder of the world. We're crossing them out. There it is. There's so many people. It's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. The amount of people. No way. We're at the Spanish Steps. The steps. I don't know. A lot of people, again. Hey guys, what's up? Oh my god, I look tired, I feel like. I don't know. I wanted to fill you in on what's happened today. So, we got here at around like 7:30ish in the morning. Got to the hotel probably like around 9ish. And we couldn't get into our room because it was too early. Like, check-in is at 3. They told us to go back around 12. So we just went around the city, just, you know, looking around. And we basically saw the Coliseum, the Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, and, you know, things like that. And obviously we're gonna go back. I looked atrocious this morning. It's not even funny how I look after a long flight overnight. It's just, I look awful. And so we were walking around. I was wearing my sneakers. These are new. These are actually the sneakers that I got in the New York City vlog because I wore my Uggs that day and I didn't want to get a blister. These are new. However, I always wear those brand of sneakers because they're so comfortable. And I don't know what this pair of sneakers has against me, but then again, I haven't really worn them since December. So I'm walking around in these shoes and I can sense something is wrong because my foot hurts, like where the crease, where you like, you know, walk, where the crease of the shoe is, it's hitting my toes and I'm like, ow. And then on top of that, I'm like, I feel a blister forming and everything was just not good. So anyway, we come back at around like 12:30ish to like 1ish because he said maybe the hotel would be ready by then, the room. Sorry, I just realized how dark that was. But we came back, we got our room. I also changed before we went out the first time, but that's whatever. So when I got back here, I changed my sneakers and we just went out to look around more. The thing is that I'm like tired. I only slept like I think 2 hours on the plane. So I was just kind of tired. And now we're back at the hotel. It is 7:02. This happened in Norway, but Norway, I was like way more tired. I was exhausted. In Norway, I was falling asleep on the bus tour and in restaurants, and I was closing my eyes as I was walking. That didn't happen right now. Also, it is absurdly hot. I did not expect it to be this hot. It's only like 72 to like 75 degrees, but then again, I have been living in 20-degree weather, like max 35 to 40 degrees. So 70 right now, it's taking me out. So I'm getting accustomed to that. My hair also, I was like sweating because I had to go from the airport to here to there to walk around, and like I'm just like sweating and my hair is just doesn't do well with like hot weather, like humidity and sweat. Like it's just, it becomes frizzy. So I took a shower, obviously. I am just chilling here. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon because tomorrow I want to wake up early. I did not take any pictures today of myself because
I did not look good. So I was like, you know what? We're saving this for later. I already have a plan of going to the Coliseum and the Trevi Fountain super early in the morning to get it without any people, because did you see the amount of people there? Crazy. I did this in Milan. When I went, I got up at like 4 in the morning. I think we got there by like 5. Pictures, so good. Picture, yeah. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for again, getting up really early and having almost no one to be in the background of my pictures, because that's what I need. So tomorrow, did I mention? Tomorrow we're doing the Coliseum tour and the underground. Today is Saturday, technically. I don't know how I count these. Usually, like in my last vlog, the day of travel and the first day here are usually counted as one day, just because I still think it's Friday, but it is Saturday and tomorrow's Sunday. So that's kind of what's happening. But on the plane, I was reading Strange Building. Hello. We are day two in Rome. It is 6:22 a.m. and we are running. Well, not running, we're walking fast to get to the Coliseum on time. Because sunrise is happening right now. So we're on a walk. It is cold. It's cold outside, but the humidity is high. My hair will not stay like this for the rest of the day.
It's actually nice.
We made it to the Coliseum. Hair, very frizzy-ish. Look at it. It's huge. Crazy. It's cool. We're going inside later, but what do you think of it right now, if you were to rank it amongst the 3 that we've seen? 3 wonders of the world.
I think it's cool.
I think I would rank it higher than Chichen Itza.
Huh?
I would rank it higher than Chichen Itza. Would you rate it higher than Chichen Itza? We only have 3, so really it's top 1, 2, and 3.
I think so, right?
Do you think it's better than Machu Picchu, even though I think we're a little bit biased?
No, Machu Picchu is much more, because
Machu Picchu's
it's made in the
huge.
mountains and there is rock that they cannot be there, so it's a lot going on there.
I think I have to go back to Machu Picchu. 3rd time. I want to go back again. Look at the Spanish steps. Do you see my hair? Okay, we're at the Spanish Steps. It's, what time is it? 8 something.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 7:59 actually. There were so many people here yesterday, and now there's much less people, actually. I'm really thirsty. And now we have to go back to the Coliseum by 8:30 so we can go inside. But yeah, we walked a lot. Ish. We only have the Coliseum and the underground today, which is good. We're at the Coliseum, waiting for a tour at 10. I'm just waiting. It's kind of cold, just a little bit. From the underground. Coliseum is crazy. It's really cool though.
I can never tell if I like myself with sunglasses on. What do you think? Anyway, we're at the Palatine Hill. Just walking around, but the tour's officially done, so I don't know what we're doing after this. I'm tired. Taste test. Banana. Oh my god, there are statues on each of the, you know, I guess, what is that, pillar? I thought that was the Colosseum for a minute. That is not the Colosseum. Oh god, it's dark. It's not that dark in real life. Got a pizza. I'm waiting for my lasagna. It's an in-house pizza. My lasagna. Okay.
I like this one better than the one yesterday.
Tiramisu. Limoncello.
And it's nighttime. I really wanted to see it at night, so here we are. Oh my god, hey, okay, so we just got back from dinner and everything, and I have to pack up my stuff because we have to leave our stuff downstairs in the lobby tomorrow before we go, because we are taking a train to Florence tomorrow for 2 or 3 days and then coming back to Rome. So yeah, I have to pack and everything. I just wanted to give you an update as to how everything is going. Honestly, the Colosseum was insane. I feel like I should be talking to you more, but the amount of people that there is around me at all times and like would see me talking to a camera like freaks me out. Like I can't do it. Like I can't. But honestly, that was insane. We took the underground tour, which I was trying my best to get. I heard it's really hard to get, and I got the tour, and it was great, honestly. If you get a chance to do the underground tour, you should do it because it's totally worth it. The Colosseum is insane when you think about everything. Like genuinely, like you see the I see the Colosseum, like wow, the Colosseum, and then I have to like think about it, like everything that happened there in the past. Crazy. And like she explained, like our tour guide like explained how, you know, like the gladiators would fight like animals as well, and she told us about how like they would get the animals from the underground because they had their own little section and raise them up, and they had like they had elevators back then, which was crazy, and 8 guys had to man this elevator to raise the animals from the bottom of the Colosseum to floor level, which is crazy. Honestly, that's a really good tour actually. Like I was thinking about it, I'm like that might have been like one of the best tours I've ever been on, and I've been on a few tours, but yeah, it was really fun. And I got to see the Colosseum at night, which is so good. I wanted to see it lit up at night. There was a lot of people there as well, but that's okay. What else? Oh, reading. Yeah, I didn't read anything yesterday. The only thing I think I didn't. I think my camera ran out of battery yesterday, but I read 26 pages. I'm gonna put it on the screen because future me knows, but I don't. So around that area. But today I have to pack up my stuff. I'm trying to go to bed early because tomorrow we're going to the Vatican. The city's called like Vatican City, so I've always wondered like why do they call it the Vatican?
you always say like I'm going to Rome. Why don't people say I'm going to Vatican? It sounds weird because everybody's so used to calling it the Vatican, but I'm just wondering, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to St. Peter's Basilica and doing everything in Vatican City tomorrow. And then I think we're trying to leave around 5 to go to Florence and do everything over there. I think the train is about an hour-ish, an hour and a half maybe, something like that. So I'm gonna have time to read tomorrow. Yeah, this is day 2 and this is how it's going so far. Yeah, I just wanted to fill you in on what's been happening. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. We're on our way to the Vatican. Happy Monday. Good Monday. I'm going to the Vatican. It is 7:30. Yeah, that's it. I like this bread more than the bread from yesterday. I like these trees. I think they're cool trees. We got our Hard Rock Cafe merchandise as usual. And we got a free magnet. Look at this. I saw this when I was checking out. Look at this, it's a pizza. That's so cool. Then we have, where'd it go? Where is it? Where is it? This one from my mother. What else? Where's the other one? Hey. Ah, this one for me. It's cool. T-bone cut. Okay, yes, Italian. Very thick. It's still raw though. Waiting it to get it to a crisp medium. Steak is good. Pasta's also good. I forgot to show you that. Anyway, that's all good. We have dessert and then this cheesecake. What's the name of this? What's the name of the dessert?
I don't remember.
Undetermined, but yeah. Cheesecake. That's a nice and creamy. Next. Okay. I'm not sure what this is. Let's see. Everything's good. Hey, what's up? What's up? Okay, so I tried to read on the plane today. Not on the plane, on the train. And literally, I was so tired that I started to fall asleep. So, my next thing to do is I'm going to pivot a little bit. I don't know if it's a book. I honestly think I'm just tired because my feet hurt so bad. It's a whole shoe debacle right now, along with the amount of steps that we did yesterday. It's just like a whole thing. We did 34,000 steps yesterday, and my shoes, they're like new, and bad idea from the start. Okay, everything was just bad decisions on the shoes. But yeah, my feet are hurting a lot. I have band-aids on my toes because of potential blisters that might be happening. Yeah, that's what's going on with that. But anyway, I'm just like really tired. I've been waking up early, walking a lot. That's what's been happening. And tomorrow we're going to Pisa. I don't think I'm gonna bring my book with me, mostly because I have nowhere to carry it. So I was just gonna like pivot maybe to Never Lie. I don't think it's a book issue. I think I'm just tired, but we could try a pivot and see if anything happens on that front. That's what's currently going on. And Italy is super nice as usual. The food today was actually really good. It was so good. The desserts were so good. It's like the best dinner we've had so far out of 3 dinners. So we're on a good, it keeps going up, so we're good. But yeah, we're going to Pisa for a few hours and then coming back here, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm very disappointed in my reading right now, but at the same time, I've been doing a lot. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And I hope to talk to you more during the day, I promise.
Good morning. What time is it? 12:37. We are in Pisa. It's kind of cold. It's gonna rain. Those are 2 things that are happening right now. Well, it's kind of cold. Not really. So far, feet are good. They don't hurt yet, which is good. But it'll probably happen sometime soon. There it is.
Okay.
There it is. I thought it was gonna be like in an open field or something. That's the way I always see pictures. Oh wait, the field might be over there. Crazy. Okay, I found the grass, except now you can't walk on the grass, and I swear I've seen people sit here, like in their pictures, and take pictures, if that makes sense. And there's the tower. I don't know where I am, to be honest. Today we're at the plaza, the piazza. But yeah, everything's good. I fed the pigeons. Yeah, that's what's going on. Our ticket, we only had like 2 hours here, 3 hours here. And somehow, we only have an hour left. That's the name of the plaza, or the piazza. Gelato. But what's it called? Maraglia, so passion fruit gelato. Oh yeah, that's key pair with Futomundo. Mondo. Mural. It's raining a little bit, can you tell? Bunch of soaps and perfumes. Look at the ceiling though. There it is again. Ooh, look at the street. It's cute. Okay, this was free. Off the house, they said. Okay, I don't know what anything is. But yeah, this is first on our list. I can taste it. That was the liver. I don't like liver. Don't like it. Next. Beef ragu. And what did you get?
From Madali or something. I don't remember the name.
That's funny. Okay. Steak. It's not focus. Oh, steak. Our third tiramisu of the trip.
This is not creamy.
You don't think it's creamy? No, it's kind of like chunky.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
Okay, let's see. Taste test. Let's see. Seems creamy. It's creamy. But not as strong as the other one.
And yesterday was
We didn't have a tiramisu yesterday.
the one that we have before that.
You think?
Yeah. The second one that we have was better.
Had a stronger flavor.
This is lighter.
Yeah. It's still really soft and creamy though.
It's good. It's good though.
Like, look at this. Creamy. They gave us limoncello. This is very strong.
Think it.
It's day 5. We're on our way to our tour. We went to the wrong place first. I wonder whose fault that was. Wasn't mine. That is what's going on. Like the streets. The streets were cute. I hope this video comes out okay. I'm having a camera problem. I'm having a severe camera problem. I thought that was a person. I thought that was a person. Anyways, our climb that we were supposed to do was not included with this ticket, which is not good. We're in the museum. We were bamboozled, but it's fine. It says the Odyssey. I was reading the Odyssey. I haven't finished it yet. Before I remarried, my mom's buying her choice of suitor until she had finished a piece of cloth. Again, it must be done. And these two, this one's for me. Hold on.
really windy today. Super windy. A lot of stairs.
We made it to the top. That was a lot of stairs. I can't even convey how many stairs that was. Actually, probably like 400, I think. 400-ish. That's the dome. You hear that wind? It's crazy. Here's my cage. We just got out and we came from all the way up there. Oh my god. Huge. Like, it's insane, but this is literally crazy. I don't know. This is literally one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. We have a cannoli, which is actually a cannolo. Apparently. Pistachio. That's my dad's. And this one's mine. It's a cornetto, I think. I called it a croissant at first. I called it a croissant. It's empty. Cornetto. Tastes better with the cream inside. I like it. It's a lemon tree. I've never seen one before. Windy, but not as windy as it was before. We haven't been this way yet. But I think we're gonna come back tomorrow after the museums and everything. We're at another restaurant. I'm wearing my sweater because it seems fancier. This is my 8-euro margarita. I'm like, why is it only 8 euros? And I'm like, oh wait, that's why. No sort of platter. Here's dinner. Okay. Roasted potatoes and potato gratin, I think. And a Florentine steak. Yay! Another taste test. It's a little tough and not super juicy.
It's not compared to this one to the water T-bone. I think the water T-bone is better.
I know I like the one from yesterday more than this one.
Yeah, me too. A bit too.
Interesting. But do you still like it?
Yeah, I feel it.
But this one ranked 29th in the best steakhouses in the world last year. Which I think is interesting. I held it in a high regard.
I will even say that if I compare it with the steakhouses and steakhouses that you took me from Bangladesh,
Yeah.
I feel better.
The cut is different though. Like you had a ribeye for your birthday.
Yeah.
So that's not comparable to.
But no, well,
I don't know what
it's
this
part
is.
of the people. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. We have what they call mother's cake and a cheesecake. Let's see. Let's try this one first.
Creamy.
Creamy. Let's see. Oh. You were recording. You like that one? Wasn't recording. Wasn't recording my taste test of the cheesecake, but the cheesecake is super. You like the other one? The cheesecake is super soft. Wait. Like almost too soft. It's super creamy, but it has no solid structure. But it's still good. I think you like mine more. But I like yours more. We switched. Okay, back from dinner. Still nothing read. Except those first 20-something pages on the first day. Tomorrow we're taking another train back to Rome. So, I hope I read. It should be a pretty easy day tomorrow. We're doing 2 museums and then that's it. But apparently it takes a lot of time to get through these museums. Going for the Statue of David and the birth of Venus, specifically, for each of these museums, and that's really what I want to see. But yeah, we're gonna be spending some time there. So overall, I feel like, I don't know, I think I should be okay. We're getting up early anyway because we haven't taken pictures with the cathedral because there's just so many people, and since our first museum we have to be there by 8:15, we're gonna get up early anyways. So sorry, the TV's on and this weird like cartoon is on. I don't know what it is, but yeah, anyway, that's what we're doing tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'm really tired, actually. I've been walking around all day, and I looked back at how many steps I did on the original day where I said 34,000. It's actually 35,000 something, which seems like a lot. Today, the last time I checked, was 16,000 steps, so that's how we're doing. But yeah, I'll check back in with you tomorrow, and that's about it. Okay, bye. Okay, it's Thursday. We're at our first museum. Again, climbing stairs. This is a museum with the birth of Venice. So we're gonna track her down. They're playing Bad Bunny. Can you play Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny. We're playing Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. There it is. Let's go. There it is.
We're at the next museum. There's a lot of people here. But this is also the entrance, so. Another taste test. Good. Okay. It's different. It doesn't have any tomato sauce. Gelato. Mango. Balcony. Hey, so I don't know why oh, it stopped. Okay. I'm back at the hotel. We're back in Rome. Tomorrow we're going to Pompeii. Okay, my feet have not stopped hurting this entire week, so I do not have high hopes for tomorrow. But I read on the train. I started reading Never Lie. I got 15 pages into it. I was on TikTok for a little bit. Long time. I was on TikTok for a long time, but then I was like, no, you have to read. And I made the pivot. I decided to pivot, like we talked about a few days ago, to another book because something, I don't know, I think it's just me, honestly. Today I didn't feel sleepy on the train, so I was like, let me just try this. So I switched to Never Lie. I didn't even try to read Strange Buildings, so there's a possibility that that could have gone well, but I didn't attempt it. Yeah, so I'm 15 pages into Never Lie. It's interesting so far. I can't really tell you what it's about because honestly I don't know, but that's how everything's going right now. I have to get up super early tomorrow. We have a train at 6. Takes like I think an hour and something to get to Napoli, and then from Napoli we have to take another 40-ish minute train to Pompeii. But yeah, we're gonna get up super early. I don't know if I'm gonna bring my book. Honestly, I don't think so. Mostly because I don't want to carry it around. I don't want the extra like weight, even though it's just a book, you know, like I don't know, just I don't really want to, but we'll see. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying the probabilities of it are fairly low. That is all for right now. I'll update you on how my book is going probably like tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Okay, wait, one more thing I wanted to discuss because I didn't talk about this day at all. So we went to 2 museums, and what I was thinking like throughout my museum day was that the museum, especially the second one where the Statue of David is a very small, especially when you're comparing it to New York City museums. Those are the museums that I'm used to, like the Met, the MoMA, the Natural History Museum. Like those museums are huge. And what I was thinking while I was in that second museum was that honestly, like I don't know if they have the space for it or if this is even like a possibility, but like that they could combine those 2 museums into one. And I feel like that would be good because honestly you don't need much time for that second museum. That's it. That's all I was thinking. Okay, bye. I don't know what this is, but I'm eating it. It's kind of good. There's chocolate in it. We're in Pompeii, waiting for our tour to start in an hour. Right? In an hour?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. What time is it?
8:16.
8:16. There's nowhere to sit, so I'm sitting on the ledge. Where is it? Right there. This is the vibe right now. This is what's going on. Vesuvius. I'm tanning, apparently. So I have to take off my sunglasses. I tan very fast. Good. I'm gonna get such a bad tan. I don't know what to do. Okay, this place is huge. Like everything, all this is like Pompeii, but they said that it also goes down a mile. I think it's the other way. But it's so pretty. It's really hot. I'm trying not to get a weird tan, which I think I still might, because it'll like tan here, but at least I'll have tan arms, I guess. I don't know. My feet hurt so bad. It's not even funny. I think it's because we've been walking so many steps continuously every single day without a break. So as soon as I get a break, usually, like when I go to Florida, I'll like go to the theme parks, like Universal, like Disney World, like Magic Kingdom, you know, the usual, and I'll spread out my days. Like I'll do like Hollywood Studios one day, have a break, and then do like another park. That's usually what we do. And that's actually the place where I got the most steps. Me and my dad, we went to Disney like 2, maybe 3 years ago, and we got a park hopper pass. And because we've been there so many times, we already know what we want to do and everything like that. So we got a park hopper pass and we did all 4 parks in one day, like running around to find every ride that we wanted to go to. And that's when I got 36,000 steps that I did that one time, which is the most I've ever walked in a day. And I remember, like I couldn't remember the feeling of my feet hurting, but probably felt something like it did like the first day in Rome, I think, where we got 35,000 steps. Because only 1,000 off. And I remember we went on Mission Space in Epcot, and that was towards the end of the night when we were trying to get to Magic Kingdom for the fireworks, and I got a cramp right after I got off during Mission Space. And it could have been because of like the cheese on that ride, but I remember I got a cramp that day. I have not had a cramp in a very long time actually. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. That's where we are. It's super hot. That's all I really have to say. But isn't it pretty? This is the most I've had to talk to you during the day. I'm completely alone and nobody's bothering me over here. Like nobody cares that I'm here. So I'm chilling. Like this is the way I get the courage to talk to people, even though like there are people over there, like that man over there was looking at me. And it's kind of weird when you're facing a camera to yourself, but yeah. Also, apparently there are like 30 cats that live here. We've seen, that's my 4th cat that I've seen, I think. Okay, let's talk about Italy. Rome is gorgeous, honestly. But Florence, I think, what is this? Hello? No, something came up on the screen. I don't know what happens if I click it. Honestly, I've had a really weird camera the past 2 days. I don't know what happened. It like totally glitched out on me, so hopefully you can see me and hear me well. And this doesn't come out in slow motion because that might have happened one of the other days. But what was I saying? Florence. I want to go back to Florence. Honestly, there's so much to do. We didn't cross the river
listen, there's a famous photo booth across the river, and I kind of wanted to go there, and then I looked up where it was, and it was just like too far from where we were, and I'm like, you know what, that's fine. I'm totally fine with it. Okay, also, do you see those trees? I'm gonna try to zoom in. Those flat top trees, not flat top, but like with the branches only on the top of the tree. Those are really cool, and I really like those trees. Okay, I'll see you later. A chicken sandwich, which I haven't tried yet. Tell me yours. Salami?
Porchetta. Forchetta.
Forchetta. Let's see. Sandwich. I feel like it needs a sauce. Not a sauce person. Ant was eater. I don't think you can go up, so I think it's skated off. We have to go up a mountain. Vesuvius. Get inside for this. It's crazy. Wore the wrong shoes. I'm gonna be Bella Hadid when I get back from this trip. I swear. I'm gonna be so skinny. As I walk around this gigantic volcano, I must make it known that I have a Bad Bunny song stuck in my head. Monaco, to be precise. I just wanted to give you the full experience of what I'm thinking. What is happening? Acquired. Souvenir. Acquired. You are finishing my sandwich? No, I'm about to have M&M's. Try pizza. Maradona? Okay, we have a margarita pizza. It is uncut. We have to cut it ourselves, but we're trying pizza in Naples. Because it's where it was made. So, yeah. Okay. Another taste test here today. It is very gooey. It's very hot too. But I don't know how to, like, look, it's so floppy. I'm going in with a fork. I'm gonna cut it. It's illegal, but I'm gonna cut it. We have our bite. I got pizza on me. Oh my god. I think it's good. Oh my god, stop it to me. My dad's obsessed with protein. It's good. It tastes like pizza. Because it's pizza. I don't care much for pizza. I haven't had pizza in a very long time actually. It's probably been more than a year since I've had a pizza. So, I'm not really dedicated to the cause.
Este que es el fileto. El fileto has meat in it.
What is it? You know what though? The tomato's really good.
With the tomato. You like it?
I love tomato. Tomato's really good. We ordered another pizza. You like it? The tomato's really good. That's all I have to say. No, but you're used to American pizzas that fill you up with 2 slices. But the tomato is nice. I love tomatoes. It's a good sauce. Another thing, this pizza isn't greasy. It's crazy. You always have to wipe the American pizzas because they're coated in grease and oil. oil. This is good. This is so funny. They cut it in half. My piece is cut. I did not do a good job. He did a good job though. Another taste test. The food is weird for now. I taste the basil. The food influencer, I taste basil. I don't taste much of the tomato, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I really like the tomato.
The tomato now, it has other things, so it's into it.
I like the first one more. What do you like? Do you like this one? When they do it over there, the crust is too thin, and it becomes super hard.
This one is hard.
I want a pizza magnet. Which one do you want? Look, there's slices and they're bottle openers. We just came out of the catacombs. It is our last day in Rome. In Italy, it's our last day in Italy. What are we gonna do? No response. He's speechless.
I'm busy.
What are you doing? Unbelievable. Flies.
Seeing how long it takes to go to the temple.
This is perfect. You're in a tree. Okay. We just got out of the catacombs. There are people coming. We just got out of the catacombs. And we have tickets for the Pantheon today because we haven't seen the Pantheon yet. And it's at 2 o'clock. And I also wanted to see the aqueducts, which we haven't seen. And I think we might do that after. So here we are. We are on the Via Appia, the oldest road in Rome. Allegedly, even though it's paved, I think it leads to the Via Appia, but we'll see. There it is. And there's the crowd. Whoa. I think I forgot to show you my ice cream. Oh my god. It's like a crime. It's really good though. I got coconut and chocolate mixed with something. They're both really good. I like it. The blue shutters are really cute. You think it's cute? I think it's cute. We've made it. An aqueduct. Look at the train. That's crazy. Actually, it's not crazy. Look at those little Vespas. I like the street. It's nice. We were going to eat over there, but it's full for the day. I got a hoodie. Wait, not a hoodie, without the hood. I got a sweatshirt, I guess. And we're just looking for another restaurant. I don't know where I am, but these are really pretty streets. This one specifically, ugh, it's pretty. On our way to the restaurant. I don't know where we are. We've never been this way.
Nope.
This is brand new territory. We have a carbonara split in two. My dad's already started.
Where's the carbonara?
Yep. Taste test. Okay. Let's see. The sauce is really good. What meat is it?
Beef.
Beef. It's really good.
Beef.
Rate it. I give it a 7.5 or an 8. I think it's good. Like right there. I really like this sauce. You had it, didn't you? You had it the first time?
Yeah, the first time.
What do you think?
This one is more creamy.
I like it.
It has more flavor.
I'm giving it a solid 8. I got the ribeye. You got the lamb. Okay. Yay. Taste test. The lamb is sweet. Interesting. Okay, now the steak. Hard. Whole thing. He says it's not ribeye. Okay. Steak, not medium. Quite raw, actually. Also, super, what's it called? Hard. What would you give this steak? I have something I want to give it, but when I compare it to that other steak that I had, you remember when we were in Florida and we went to a theme park and we went to Epic Universe? We went to that French restaurant and you had a sandwich and I had a steak and that steak was super bad. You remember? I think I gave it like a 5. But I also want to give this steak a 5. But I'm like, this steak has to be better than that steak because that steak was not good. What would you give it? 6. I was debating between a 6 and a 5, but I like the pasta. How was your lamb? Our tiramisu, our last tiramisu of the trip. I think this is our 4th one. So you're not a fan?
This is the least one that you're not.
I don't know how I feel about this cheesecake. Not a cheesecake, tiramisu.
This is quite fast. You can put whatever you want.
This is the coffee. I don't like coffee unless it's there in a tiramisu. I did not like that. I need it to be all together. So technically it's called a deconstructed cheesecake. So this is the coffee, that's the chocolate, this is the cream. So you're supposed to mix it all together. I just don't like the way that tasted. I was unprepared. Hey, what's up? I'm back at the hotel. It is 10:45. Sorry, I don't know what's happening with the lighting. But I'm going to pack up my luggage. Today was our last day in Italy. No, I'm going back tomorrow. I'm going back home tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just going to pack up my luggage and my reading has not been great, but I feel like I've done so many other videos where I'm like, this is not normal, like the amount that I've read. I finished like a book. I finished like 2 books on 2 separate vacations. Like I finished like an entire book, and I've said it in the video, which hasn't really been corroborated by any of my other videos, but I really do not read a lot on vacation, and this is one instance where that actually matches everything I've been saying. Listen, I made this itinerary. Like this was, my dad also wanted to go to places, but we had a lot in common. But I was the one who solely made this itinerary, and I packed our days in, and that resulted in being extremely tired, and I'm feeling that. And guess what? I'm coming back, so tomorrow's Sunday. I do not have a day off on Monday. My dad was smart enough to take a day off on Monday. I'm not doing that. Like, I gotta work tomorrow. I mean, on Monday. Which isn't ideal, I feel like, because I am tired. Since I started reading Never Lie, like 2 days ago,
I've actually been very curious as to what's going on with that book. So my plan for tomorrow, since we're going to the airport early and everything, I'm hoping to really put a dent in that book and maybe even no, I don't want to jinx it. I was gonna say maybe finish it, but that's a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna fall asleep on the plane. So yeah, that's where we are. I'll see if I wrap up my luggage kind of soon, so maybe I can read, but I'm not promising anything. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, what's up? Okay, I'm back. It is Thursday. I got back on Sunday night. And basically, since then, I've just been kind of getting used to the time again, because when I got back on Sunday, I went to bed really early. And the same thing on Monday. I've just been like really tired way earlier in the day. Which is interesting because I go to bed very late, actually. I've been going to sleep very early when I was in Italy. But I just wanted to sum up the trip and what I've read so far. So we can do what I've read so far, I guess, on this trip. Or wrap up kind of what I've read. In the car, I did not read anymore because I was tired and I was kind of like falling asleep, which was a common occurrence on that flight as well. I got really stuffy. I didn't read anything after, like, in those last 2 hours. But like I said before, this is like a more accurate view, I feel like, as to what I read when I'm on vacation. I really don't read as much as I've been reading on those other vacations that I've been on so far that I've made videos about. But let's get into it. On the flights, when I was going to Italy, I originally picked up Strange Buildings, and I think I probably fell asleep on that flight. Yeah, I do remember that, actually. I fell asleep on that flight. Oh, and the lady in front of me got into, low-key, a fight with the flight attendant about the temperature of the cabin. That was an interesting watch. But that's a side note. Yeah, she got into a fight with the flight attendant. And she was like, there's no need to yell. And he was like, I'm not yelling, I'm just Italian. They were both Italian, so I don't know. Anyway, on that flight, I read 21 pages. That's basically day one. From pages 15 to 36. It starts on page 15 for some reason, actually. That is what I read. And then we stopped reading until day 4, which I believe is my train to Florence. And I actually also fell asleep on that train, I remember a little bit. Actually, you know what? These days might be a little bit mixed up because I didn't enter. Usually when I'm on a trip, every day I document how much I've read, because on these past trips I've been reading like every day of my trip. But on this one I haven't, and I've been busy, and I was so tired that I was just falling asleep, so I haven't been entering these accurately. So there's a chance that I mess up on the day that I've read, but I'm assuming on what is day 4 I picked up Never Lie. And I want to say that because I do remember that I talked to you at some point in this trip, and I was like, I don't know if it's just this book that I'm just not like fully 100% into at the moment, or what was going on with this. So there's a possibility that I picked this back up, but I don't think so, because I still remain on page 36, which is what I read on the flight. So that is the only reason why I don't think so, but we're gonna go with that. This is my whole documentation of this is really iffy, but I picked up Never Lie. Freida McFadden books are really easy to get into, and they're quick reads and they're entertaining. So I was like, let's pick up Never Lie. Let's see how far we get into it. And on that day, I read 15 pages of Never Lie, and then we just stopped reading again until the day of my flight. So really, on the trip, like solely on this trip, I've only read like 15 pages. But again, we tend to include flights in these calculations. So on the way back, the flight was around like 11 o'clock in the morning. So I had some time to read. I also fell asleep on that flight as well. And those last 2 hours, I didn't read anything. but I feel like I was coming in and out of sleep for the most part. And on this flight, I read 131 pages, which is like, wait, this is how much I've read. This is how much I've read since I've been home. But this is how much I read on the flight. So we ended up like halfway, I think, a little bit more than halfway. And in total on this trip, including flights, obviously, and both books, I've read 167 pages, which would make this trip rank 4th in the total pages read of my little, what's it called? Series I have going on this channel of how much I read on vacation. Ranking them out, number 1 was Cancun with 491 pages. Second was Norway with 486 pages. Then Wyoming with 421 pages. And then Italy with 167 pages. And then Hawaii with 82 pages read in totality. But that's how much I've read so far in conclusion. And I also wanted to show you some souvenirs that I got. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my trip. Okay, souvenir time. No, Rome time. Let's talk about Rome. Let's talk about Florence. Okay, I really liked Florence. Like, I really liked Florence. One could say I even liked it more than Rome. I don't know what it is about Florence that I feel like I want to go back, and I feel like there's so much to do. I really liked Florence. I liked Rome as well. I just think there were so many people. I was not ready for that amount of people. And I know Rome is like probably the most popular city in Italy, so it was probably to be expected, but I just assumed because I wasn't going during peak season yet, like peak season being summer, that it was gonna like be a little less crowded. Maybe it was, and I'm just like, when I was there I was like, I cannot imagine what this is like in the summer. Like, I don't think I can comprehend it. Like, I've been to New York a million times. There's always like people, but I feel like I'm never, maybe it's because of like that aspect. Like, I've been to New York City millions of times and I'm never shocked by the amount of people there. Like, there's a lot of people, but like, it's never like, wow, like that's a lot of people, unless you go during Christmas time. But like Rome, I was like really surprised. And I don't know if it was because there was just a lot of, not like chaos, there was just a lot going on that maybe that took an impact on my experience, which I don't know. Like, I really liked Rome. I don't know why I'm like, I liked Rome. I don't know why I'm just like, I liked Rome, okay? I'm just saying, like, I think I liked Florence more. I also went to Pisa. Pisa, we only went for a few hours because my dad said we didn't need that much time there. However, I do think we could have used like a few more hours in Pisa. Obviously, saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's about it, honestly. I walked around a little bit. My dad got a sandwich. Did I get anything? No, I don't think I did. No, yeah, we got a gelato after that. And that was nice. But I think just to walk around more, maybe like a full day trip would have been nicer. We only had like 3 or 4 hours there. So just in that aspect, I would have liked to spend a little bit more time in Pisa. But from what I saw, I liked it. Then Naples. Napoli. I've been calling it Napoli. I don't know why. That's just the immediate name. Obviously, that's the right name, but I've been calling it Napoli. Naples. I went to Naples on the way back from Pompeii. We'll get back to Pompeii. To try the pizza. I am not a pizza person. The last time I had a pizza had to have been more than a year ago. I do not seek out pizza. My dad was the one who wanted to try Naples pizza, obviously because pizza was created in Naples. And I was totally down for that. The best pizza I have ever had has been at a wedding reception in New York, obviously. It was a really good pizza. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was the first time I've ever had that type of pizza. It was like very fluffy. Like, I cannot convey to you the amount of fluffiness that was in this pizza. The bread was fluffy. Everything was so good. Then I tried Naples pizza, which honestly wasn't, like, I've tried Italy pizza before. I've been to Lake Como. I tried pizza in Lake Como. I've tried pizza in Italy before. But this Naples pizza, my dad ordered, like, I am not a person to eat that much pizza. If I eat pizza, it's probably like 2 slices and I'm done. And that's also in like the US, which we have to talk about the food. So I was expecting to be kind of like full after 2 slices. So my dad and I ordered just 1 pizza for the both of us, cut it in half, and we're like, okay, if we want more, we'll order another one. My dad is on his protein thing. I don't know. He's like really obsessed with protein right now. So he already wanted protein on his pizza, whatever. So we tried this cheese pizza. Something about me, I ordered my pizza plain, but that was my dad's. I was like, you pick the pizza, whatever you want. order it. He ordered the plain cheese pizza, but that pizza was so good. And a lot of it came down to the sauce. The sauce was so good. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I love tomatoes. The tomato sauce, it was so good. It was so good. That was a really good pizza. And then after that, my dad got his, I think it was just like ground beef on top of it. Tasted a little bit different. You couldn't really taste the tomatoes as much. Really got a lot of basil. I'm not a person to really pick out flavors, but for some reason that pizza, I was like basil, you know? But also really good pizza, but I did prefer the cheese pizza to that one. So Naples as a city, I liked it. It was, it felt like a city, like a lived-in city. I know like Rome, very touristy, but Naples for some reason like felt like really real, you know what I mean? I liked it. My dad thought it was a little chaotic. There's like a lot going on. It was just like, it was like a city. I liked it. We were only there for like, just to have dinner, but I like Naples from what I saw. And I got a, oh dang, I'll get it later. I got a cheese magnet. If not, I'll insert a picture. I'm probably gonna insert a picture. I got a cheese pizza magnet. We went to Pompeii as well earlier that day, and we were just like in the ruins the whole day. Really cool ruins, and I liked it. That's the only thing we did in Pompeii though, so I can't really speak to the city as much. Oh, but I also went to Mount Vesuvius, and I actually fell on the mountain. This is a common, I've realized it's a common occurrence when I get onto mountains, I tend to fall. I don't know why. That day, we were waiting for our bus to come, and I saw this girl with a scrape on her knee, and I was like, I haven't had a scrape on my knee in so long. And I was like, wait, no, I'm not saying I want one. I'm saying, I literally thought, this thought process happened in my head. I was like, wait, no, I don't want one. I'm just saying it's been a long time since I've had a scrape on my knee. Well, I went to Mount Vesuvius, climbed up that mountain, and on the way down, the easiest part of the entire thing is going down. But I don't know, I twisted my ankle and I fell on my knee. Yeah, it's still a little black and blue, but purple, maybe. But yeah, that happens. And I remember the last time I was on a mountain was in Alaska. And guess what? I fell on that. Yeah, that was ice. That was like snowy. But I fell on that mountain too. And when I was in Norway a few months ago, which I think I included in that video, not the fall, but the fact that I did fall, I also fell on that mountain. That was icy too. That was an icy mountain. So that day I was like, every time I've been on a mountain, I have fallen. Whatever. And then when we were on our way back to the train station in Naples, I twisted the same ankle again, but I fell on my other knee. So that one's a bit less bruised, not as much as the first one, but yeah. Oh, and those are all my cities, I think. So let's get into the souvenirs. Okay, we're gonna start with the small things first. We'll start off with the magnets. I got these. I got this one. I got like 3 of these. There it is. Okay, I got this one because it included the 3 cities that I went to: Rome, Florence, and Pisa. I got this for my mom. I got one for us, and I got one for my best friend's parents because I always get them magnets when I go. So I got that for them. I also got one for my other friend. It's the pig riding a, what's it called? Vespa. And it's actually kind of fitting because she used to work at a ham place. So I was like, wait, that's perfect. So I got that for her. I got this for my best friend because, I don't know, I saw it and I was like, this is perfect. I actually got this and I was like, I'll get this in the meantime. And if I don't find anything else, then I'm gonna, oh wait. I was like, I'm gonna get this for now. And if I find something else, I'll keep this. And I didn't find anything else. And I kind of want to keep it, but that's for her. I got this for me. It's just the skyline of Florence. I also got a, I'd have to get up. Not gonna lie to you, I don't want to. Like, I'm very well adjusted here with this camera right in front of me. So I'm gonna include a picture. As I said, I got that magnet from Naples of the cheese pizza, and I got a magnet from Mount Vesuvius. On top of that, also on Mount Vesuvius, I got this. I was in between this one and another one, but I like this one because it had a little smoke on top, but the other one was like black and it had like glitter around the top. It didn't have this smoke thing. It was just like flat and it had like glitter, red glitter
but I like this one. But I'm thinking about that one. I don't know why. Then we get to the pins. I don't know when this started, ever since who knows when. We have, as a family, like my mom does it, my dad does it, I do it. We always find a Hard Rock Cafe in every city that we visit, and my dad gets t-shirts. My mom gets sometimes a shirt, all of the time pins, and I get pins. So I got pins. I got some for my mom. That's the one I got for my mom. Is this focus? Yeah. She really likes anniversary pins and collectible ones. So I got her that one in Rome, and I got her this one in Florence. This one's actually really nice. And I was looking at my pins the other day. Hello. And I noticed that a common occurrence is that I tend to like these guitar pick pins, and I don't know why, but I actually did like the one I got in Rome, and I was like, okay, might as well just go with it, embrace it. So I also got the same type of pin in Florence. This is my Rome pin. And this is the Florence pin. Also in Rome, I was just looking at their display case. I like to take a look. And I saw this pin. And I was like, I need that. It's a pizza guitar pin. This is literally one of the coolest pins I've ever seen. And that is not an exaggeration. Because this is just a really, every time I look at it, I'm like, this is such a cool pin. So I got those. There was also an F1 pin. I have one from Vegas. My mom went to Vegas and she got me one of those. And I saw one in Italy, but I was like, you know what? I like this one more. So I went with this. And my dad found this at the Vatican and he just decided to get me it. I'm not really sure what it is, but at least I'll always know it's from the Vatican. But he got me this pin. Then we get to the postcards. I got this Florence postcard, this Rome postcard, this Pisa postcard, and this one of the birth of Venus, this one of Tuscany. It's a really pretty one. And this one from my mom of a Negroni. A Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco in it. Then I got a lot of stuff from my mom. I covered all of my holidays and birthdays. So the pin she's gonna get right now. And she's also gonna get this. My mom is very into swatches. They're watches, okay? And I think this started in Hawaii, where I got her one there, and I've been kind of trapped into getting her one in every city that I go to. They have like specialty swatches in every city, almost every city. So I got her one in Hawaii. I got her, I don't know, there was one in New York. We live in New York. We've been to New York a million times, but she's never gotten the New York swatch. So my dad got her that for Christmas. And this is the Rome swatch. It has the Colosseum. It's actually really cool. Then for her birthday, I think, we went to a perfumery in Florence. And look at this box. It's really cool. But for her birthday, I'm gonna give her this. It's a perfume, which is very risky getting someone a perfume. But this one I feel like is very nice. It kind of smells like something that she's had before. And it's a really cool bottle. So I got her this for her birthday, which is still a long way away. And this is also another gift, which I can't really show you. I can't take it out of the box. Got this there as well. They sell liquor, so I went with the most popular one, also a gift. That is all I got, I think. Oh, my bookmark. I think I got in the museum. The Florence Dome, the Duomo actually. And then I got this one of the skyline. That is everything. I realize I bought a lot of things for other people. I feel like that's always the case. You're always getting like souvenirs for other people. Okay, cool. That has been a wrap up of my trip. Anything else I want to talk about? No, I don't think so. Oh, the food? Good, as always. Steaks in Florence, really good. Can I just say? The Florentine steak, it was good. It was good. That one that we had on the second day in Florence was so good. It was. What can I say? But yeah, that is all for today. I keep making these videos. I tend to travel a lot. So there'll probably be another one
at some point. I don't know, these trips that I go on aren't really planned that far in advance. So usually when I go on it, we plan it fairly spontaneously maybe? I don't know. Because last year I had no trips planned and I traveled quite a lot. This is the only set trip that I had planned since November, I think. But yeah, that's how we're doing. That's the end of this video. Okay, I had a really good time. I hope you did too. If you like this video, I have a few more like it on the channel about different places that I've been to. And I did read more on those trips. But yeah, that is all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe maybe. And if you want to keep up with me anywhere else, all my socials are linked down below. I'll see you later.